I don't know if we have TNT, so we could see cannons. We could not. That's a levy. Shared, so let's see. I believe this will be a high levy count game. I think we're getting cannon by Cataclysm aimed at Asgore. The Visors are trying to camp Nebula right now. That's Quibble shot off, being chased by Skate. Making that large jump over to safety. We haven't seen a cannon yet, but it really looks like it's going to be a cannon game. Like, we have large walls and potential cannon positions, but we haven't seen an actual, like, cannon setup. Like, this could easily be for a cannon. I don't think so. Like, let's look over here. Yeah, we don't really have any cannon setups. So I don't really know why all teams are rolling up. Wait, we do have cannons. Paul Kitty dies to a cannon by Asgore. So we have TNT. It just took a minute for our team to start. And we have a cannon set up here by G7. Will they actually use it though? I don't know. We have Cataclysm here camping the Visors. They are being forced to drop down. They do manage to get to middle safely. But can't say the same for Cataclysm. Mixtrix is here pushing. Same with Lefau. It is a 3v2. Make that a 3v3. Someone is going to die here, that's for sure. Cataclysm is getting out of there. They don't want to fight G7. Someone just threw a cleansing orb at G7. It had absolutely no effect. Let's see. That is Cataclysm player killed by the Visors. The Visors are just playing low, going for kills. Was trying to finish off Cataclysm. And G7 is rolling up on them, but they get backstabbed by X-Man. It's looking like anyone's game currently. Vintage Beasts have enough numbers, so they could pull this off. But let's see. Vintage Beasts also have a great vantage point. So let's see. The G7 bridging over, Nebula is out. Snowball's being thrown by Cataclysm. That's a lot of KD sword action. That's a kill for Cataclysm, and Asgore is out. Orbs being thrown onto the middle. Vintage Beasts are dropping down. And I believe it's going to be a Vintage Beast victory. They're just holding down the fort at middle. I think they're going... Yep. They're winning. Flawlessly, in fact. No losses and 4 kills. Alright. So let's see. We are moving on to Grasslands. Let's see. Double G is up to 3 now. And we are moving on to map 4. Wait, 2 offline. Okay. While we wait, I'll update the graphic. That was a Vintage Beast victory. So let's see. Okay, so let's see. We are giving them 10 seconds to rejoin. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So their teammates aren't complaining, so let's see. The advisors don't even know for sure. They're just saying they think Summer Nature crashed, so I don't think they care too much about being down a player. So, and see. We have the visors over here. They are dropping down. Nebula will be going right, and one of their players falls into the void immediately. Doji over here being camped by Nyx's Apex. They could fight Nebula, but that's maybe a fight they can't take. I don't know. Bottom 2 team versus one of the best players in the league. Let's see. G7 is pretty much taking over middle. They haven't gone for the middle chest yet, but I think Melo's going for it as we speak. Yes, he gets it from... I guess technically that's Nicole, yeah. That looked like freaking reach, but whatever, okay. Let's see. It appears to be Pearls, yet again. We've had a lot of Pearls and a lot of cannon games. Speaking of cannons! It's a cannon game yet again. Cataclysm tries to cannon Nyx's Apex. That seemed like a kind of risky cannon, so I'm guessing we have a lot of TNT. And I think Cataclysm's going for a lava cast. They're bridging over and up to middle, and we have a cannon aimed at Double G. I don't think they see it, and that's a triple kill by Nebula. Let's see. We have a 1v1 here between G7 and Nyx's Apex. Let's see. That is Asgore out. I don't think Cataclysm is trying to lava cast. I haven't seen lava yet, and they haven't tried to continue their potential lava cast, but we have a fight here between multiple teams, I believe. That is Nyx's Apex player being jumped by G7, and they are out. Visors are above G7. We could be seeing a fight between the two teams. Mixtrix is backstabbing, and then the rest of G7 is showing up. Cataclysm TNT drops one of the visors. Let's see. That is the visors out, finished off by Venti's Beast. So let's see, that is a cannon set up by Cataclysm. That's a TNT drop by Cataclysm. And Cataclysm kills one of their own players along with one of G7's players, and they split from their own players. It is a big fight down here between Dynamic and pretty much the entirety of G7. Dynamic manages to survive that. Despite kind of getting team griefed, he manages to pull that off and get out of there, but not for long. Cataclysm loses 2 of their players, and their last is currently being attacked by G7. It is a 1v1. Make that a 1v1v1. Nebula is showing up. Let's Cataclysm get out of there. But maybe not for long. Mello is right behind Dune. He gets shot off. Shot again. And I believe that's a kill for G7. It's looking like a game for G7. It's a 3v3. Venti's Beast could pull this off. They do have the high advantage. So they can just rain orbs and TNT down onto G7. But they are being damaged by the border. So let's see. TNT going off, cannoning their TNT. They're losing a lot of health really quickly. And I think that's the game. Yep. That is a victory for G7 with 13 kills. Okay. That was a pretty dominant game by G7, if I'm being honest. 4 teams didn't even get a single kill. Kinda crazy. So let's see. We're moving on to Palace. Alright. We have 1 offline. Oh, wait, Cataclysm has a celebrate. Okay. just want to make sure the map's selected, and yes it is. So let's see. This is map 5 Palace. We saw a G7 victory. I don't think G7 gets too many victories actually. They get a lot of kills, but I don't think they really win too often. Like I think they usually just run out of steam when we get to endgame. Actually, I can check. How many wins do they have? Yeah, 17 wins. So they are third in wins, I believe. Cataclysm has one more win than them, and we don't talk about YLM, who has practically double the wins, so that's fun. But let's see, we have G7 over here potentially fighting Cataclysm. Cataclysm went right. Potentially contesting Nebula and Double G. Interesting. We have Double G being chased by Nebula. It is a 1v1, make that a 1v2 potentially. Well, the Visors are over here, and let's see. It is a bit of a freeway fight. Visors are kind of just caught between the two teams. Let's see. TNT going off somewhere. Potential for a fight here at middle. The Visors have diamond chest plates. Vinti's beasts are taking over this intersection. Only partially contested by Nyx's Apex, and Bloomy Cloud dies over here to G7, but not before killing Mixtrix. Well, I guess technically after, so let's see. The Visor's going for a blender at middle. Let's see, Double G camping over here with G7 below Cataclysm. Let's see, we could see a fight between G7 and Cataclysm. G7's kind of separated, so Cataclysm could run it down. Double G is fighting G7. If I were Cataclysm, I would rush in now, and that's a TNT cannon. And Nebula manages to get a kill. So let's see. Both Asgore and Double G dies within milliseconds of each other. And that is both teams out of the game. I heard a cannon that is by G7 aimed at Vinti's Beast. They do not manage to get any kills, but Nyx's Apex could potentially be fighting Vinti's Beast. That's a cannon by, I believe, Cataclysm. That just overshot completely. That's cannon by Nyx's Apex aimed at Vinti's Beast. It does nothing. Another one, this time by G7 yet again. Vinti's Beast cannot get a break. Nyx's Apex pushing Vinti's Beast. Because everyone hates the beasts this game. So let's see. 2 of the beasts are dead. And Nyx's Apex also lost 2. Can G7 make it 3? Nyx's Apex practically out. TNT going off over here. And everywhere, practically. Teams are starting to get into the blender. Technically just blowing the hole in, and someone just spammed TNT inside there. The original island is completely gone. It's just player placed blocks now. Let's see, that's Creeper going off. Killing King of Foul and Doom. Let's see. The Visors are in the border, but it's looking like a victory for them. They're spamming TNT on Cataclysm. Probably getting a kill or 2. That's more TNT going down. That is Cataclysm out, and it is a Visor's victory with 6 kills. The Divisors are locking in. They do not want Nyx's Apex to push past them. Like, The Visors haven't had a